fellow babies. Welcome to the 42 Show Friday edition, where we're starting with a pop quiz for Betty Clan in the chat. Do you, like Ricardo Montalban, yearn for Fantasy Island?
Yeah, you can yearn for Fantasy Island, or you can get a job at this place. If you really want to get away from it all, the owners of an off-grid Welsh island are looking for 2 wardens to live and work there. The accommodation wardens on Bardsey Island, off the coast of the Lynn Peninsula in North Wales, will enjoy benefits, including 1 boat trip to the mainland per month, according to the job advert. Other benefits include a shared food growing space and internet connection. It means a garden. Does that mean a garden?
Does that mean like 3 pigs in a field and a?
I don't know what that means, but the Bardsey Island, the island is measuring 0.6 square miles and has a population of 11, and is claimed to be the burial site of mythical wizard Merlin. Well, we'll find the we'll find that island in a bit. Bardsey Island Trust is looking for a joint application from 2 individuals who are expected to live and work together. Successful applicants will be paid. Wait for it. £11.44 per hour. With their contract lasting from 1st of March until the 30th of October. So it's like 6 months. The island, which has
save 300 or 400 quid at that rate.
You've got nothing to spend it on, though, basically. The island, which has limited electricity provided by solar panels, can run a light, fridge freezer, and an internet router. Why they got an internet router, I don't know, because no one's going to run the computers. But
yeah. I just okay.
Yeah. Okay. To go on a little bit further, the job description says there's no outdoor running hot water, and a composting toilet is or a composting toilet is located outside. Tell you what, Dick, let's bring it up on Google Maps, because so people can see this glorious place in all its beauty.
Yeah. So, do you want to start on the north side or the south side?
Square miles. Well, we start in the south. That's the pretty.
Start in the south. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Oh. Okay. You're phased out on me there. Oh, and he's gone. Yeah, he's his computer just completely dropped off the internet for me there, everybody. I'll try to cover. I don't really know the story well. He'll be back in a second, I'm sure. But as you can see, it's there. Oh, there you are. Sort of. Oh, not quite. Oh yeah, so we're having a great time with internet issues and stuff here. We'll see, but as you can see, the south end of the island is highly populated. See this here? See this? That that must take 7, 8, 9 people. Hey, you back?
Am I back?
Yeah, there you go. That's proper now. Wow, that was really creepy. Yeah.
Naughty video. Yeah, so where did we get to? So you're on the island, it's 0.69 square miles. There's the road from the south, which has got a lovely lighthouse there. So you've got a road that's about half a mile long that goes up through just look, pick out some of the beautiful highlights as we go along there. There's the part where the boat comes from the mainland on that little ramp.
Yeah. Look, these are considered part of the road. Look, they're just tracks in the grass. Right
now, ironically enough, it says that your job description says the ability to speak both in Welsh is compulsory with all 11 occupants. I mean.
You'd have a better luck. You'd have a better time or an easier time finding people that could speak Latin for $11 an hour.
Yeah,
Are you kidding?
I know. I mean, Welsh, the dead language. But you also need to have a driving qualification.
Okay, hold on a minute here. Look.
For what?
There's a road. Like, seriously, there's only like 12 houses. You telling me there's a cop? You know?
Yeah, I know. Exactly. There's someone checking your license. I don't care.
Yeah. Here's the north end where they have a church.
Mm-hmm.
And if you come down a little bit, they have you can see that, you know, traffic is ferocious here, you know. I hear Google had a hard time getting clear pictures.
I mean, if you look at it, even just looks like a single track road. It doesn't even look like it's got two lanes.
Yeah, look.
There's only one car on the island.
Yeah, look, it's a cookie shop.
Yeah.
Right. So here, let me just zoom out a bit again. Now, curiously, there's a little place over here.
Yeah.
And if you zoom in, you'll see it's called Craig You're Horny. Yeah, it's an ancient.
I thought it was just the way I was sitting.
It's an ancient temple to the penis and phallus. Why is it called that? It's just so funny.
You'll have to ask Craig.
Yeah. What's up with you, dude? You had to advertise it?
Now, interestingly, last year the island became the first location in Europe to be given dark sky sanctuary status, meaning they'll never be allowed to have a light bulb there. They used to dream of having a light bulb, but now they can't.
This is a funny place, you know.
Sorry, I don't have the address for anybody who wants to send in the application, but I'm sure you can find it.
Yeah, if you want to make $11 an hour living on that, there you go. Wow.
Good luck.
Oh, yeah.
And you might as well unsubscribe now because without internet connection, you'll never be able to watch the show again. So
exactly. Bye. Yeah. We'll have to put out a transcript for you. You know, you can't even get the pictures to download, right? You know.
Yeah.
So you know how we reported. But you know what I mean, that Microsoft was being looked into by regulators due to the fact that they have these really close ties with OpenAI, and it's those ties with OpenAI that have just pushed Microsoft to being the most valuable company. They've beat Apple, right? You know, they're king of the hill now. And I can only assume that that's only going to make this looking into it worse. Oh, so Microsoft invests in a company that's primarily, you know, a nonprofit and whatnot, and their stock goes skyrocket, and yet they're saying that they have nothing to do with them and they're independent. It's a very convoluted situation. And Microsoft is, you know, very familiar with convoluted situations as it pertains to legalities and stuff. This happens to them all the time, right? But yeah, they've overtaken, and this is just going to add to the, you know, the focus on Microsoft with this OpenAI thing. I believe that there was a longer term strategy where Microsoft would slowly, you know, ingest OpenAI and make it theirs. And this is really going to get in their way. I'm very, very interested to see where this is going to lead, because Microsoft has such a history of just being the worst as it pertains to, you know, being honest about, you know, crushing people and monopolizing and stuff, right? So
yes, and making poor industry judgments.
Yeah,
which surprises me that they're doing so well financially. There's shenanigans going on there. There must be.
Well, it goes to show what the stock market's value to humanity as a whole is really worth. The more evil your company is, and the more you step on people to get to the top, you're rewarded. You know,
£11.44 an
hour. Welcome to Fantasy Island. But you know, fantasy and all can run amok, and this is, you know,
yeah, the moon loons are back.
Yeah.
Conspiracy theorists are exhausting the internet once more with a theory about why NASA is really postponing humanity's return to the moon. As we reported on the last show, NASA confirmed their plan to put humans on the moon has been delayed once more. Yeah. Safety is our priority. We should do that in the Monty Brown accent. Safety is our priority, and to give Artemis teams more time to work through the challenges. The first time development, operations, integration. We're going to give a lot more time on Artemis and 2 and 3. NASA Administrator Bill Nelson said on Tuesday, so what I want to tell you is this. We are adjusting our schedule to target blah, 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 gibberish, which will send humans for the first time to the lunar South Pole. Of course, the explanation was not good enough for conspiracy theorists because nothing ever is. Yeah. they think the reason why it's taken so long to go to the moon, or go back to the moon, should we say, is because this is the first time NASA has actually attempted it.
Or that King Tutankhamun himself has said, slow down, you can't go there yet. So
the moon landing is fake. Conspiracy is an old one. Evidence presented by conspiracy theorists that we didn't make it to the moon includes the classic, well, how did the flag wave if there's no wind? Yeah, usual shit that can be debunked in seconds, but they think they got like fish brains for memories. They can never remember the debunks. So meanwhile, evidence presented by the mainstream view is that we did go to the moon, includes footage of people on the moon, mirrors on the moon that had been targeted with lasers from Earth, and moon rocks, which we returned to the Earth from the moon, and pictures of said landing sites from the moon. You know, it's just
it's crazy. We have we have Sergeant Buckchuck down there pointing at the super chats, which we have
feed me,
and we have a great super sticker from Yvonne Way with the fox squeezing the heart. Here, I can do the whole thingy, right? That should work. There we go. Woo! Thanks, Yvonne Way.
Thank you, Yvonne.
Yeah, Yvonne does great super stickers.
See, the thing is, it's like I say, spaceflight is no trivial thing. You can just ask the team about this. On the Peregrine lander, which currently is unable to make it to the moon and deliver its payloads, which includes the DNA of Star Trek creator Gene Roddenberry.
Yeah.
Ironically, he's now lost in space. So danger, Will Robinson.
Yeah. So what we're gonna bring in is Critterpunk has a friend on the channel now. This is Drunk Pussy, and Drunk Pussy's got a message for the conspiracists.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
So we'll be bringing Drunk Pussy around more.
Yeah, get the kitty another bottle of whiskey.
Conspiracy stuff, right? Now, here's one that I can only file under fake news or take with the biggest grain of salt you've ever seen, like a grain of salt that would be the size of the moon, but Google is now going to back right to repair for their Pixel phones and blah, blah, and whatnot. And this is going to be an absolute shit show joke because they have been so anti-repair for years. It's not funny. And what you're going to see is, like, Apple recently did a thing where they're backing right to repair. You're going to see more of these companies come out in favor of it now. And there must be a thing in the background where they think they've got the government's fooled and they can sell you like a $600 display to fix your phone. And look, we understand and we have right to it'll be stupid. Break the USB-C port on your motherboard. It should be like a $12 part that somebody that with soldering skills could do and no problem at all. No, but we'll sell you the motherboard for $490. It'll be just ridiculous. Yeah. So we're gonna keep watching this because I'm a big advocate of right to repair. And so far, all the big companies are just blowing smoke straight up our asses.
Now scroll up a bit. Scroll up a bit.
Yeah.
Keep going. Keep going. Now you got to read that. You got to read that. The Android phone maker says.
Yeah.
Now you got to do it. Now you got to do it in the voice of Clint Eastwood.
Okay. Yeah.
Go ahead. Fix your own phone. that's not saying that they got it right. That's like a dare.
That's hilarious. Yeah.
Go ahead.
I didn't even catch that, and I love Eastwood. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Make my day.
Yeah, the best way we discover for you to repair your phone is to put it into a jiffy bag, send it back to us, and we'll send you a brand new one.
Well,
Thank you.
That's the end of this, right to repair. Yeah, spend $500 on a screen to fix your phone, screw up doing it, and come back to us for the new model. That's, it's, Have you seen that thing that Apple did? They will rent you the big heat press machine thing to separate and blah, blah, and whatnot. The shipping cost, the carbon footprint and everything and all that built. It's just ridiculous. Just give independent fucking repair people the tools, damn it. It's a joke.
Yes.
But yeah, I will, I'll try to blather on no more on that.
Help yourself. We've got plenty of time.
Yeah, so if 5 children got together and made a Lamborghini out of cardboard, would it look like this?
Hey, Mum, I've just glued the GoPro on, not the GoPro, the DJI drone on top of the car. How about that?
Look at this. What is just
I honestly got it. I was looking at that. I couldn't even make out what the image was. It's just a basically drone just stuck on the top of a car.
It looks like a stone transformer that just couldn't be bothered to finish the job. It's just halfway.
I will try to read this article, but I'm not too sure how to pronounce this Chinese name because it starts with an X and second letter is a P. So it's sping, sping,
and bring the most expensive machine.
But apparently, sping to deliver flying cars in 2025 as China aims to lead the world. Sping Aerote will start taking orders for its flying car late this year, with deliveries to start in late 2025. Dubbed the land aircraft carrier, the modular vehicle consists of 2 segments: a flying module for low altitude transport and a 6-wheeled module for use on the ground, according to the company. It's just not making any sense. The vehicle will be first sold. Yeah.
Is there 4 on the other side? What the hell's going on?
I guess the image we're looking at isn't the bloody thing they're talking about. Thanks, reporters. But the vehicle will be first sold in China for more than 1 million yuan, which is $140,000, which I suppose is not bad for what it is. But buyers should be able to fly the vehicles in a designated trial areas first, the company said. Brian Gu, co-president of Sping Motors, said the company's products are intended for the Chinese market, and the company is actively talking to regulators about a gradual rollout of flying cars in the country.
Okay, so you're in traffic. There's people everywhere, cars and stuff, and you flip out your high spinning blades, decapitate everyone around you, and go up in the air. I mean, Jesus Christ.
I'm not too sure about this. I mean, it's expected the first batch of buyers will be aviation enthusiasts. I'm not too sure aviators would be interested in that.
I would imagine your average pilot would actually think, maybe not. I'll just stick to planes.
Just stick to a plane. But you'll need to obtain a simple flying license, although such an examination does not currently exist domestically due to the novelty of our product. Beijing is keen to take the lead in selling global standards for the electric aviation field. And we'll see how that goes. But like you say, there is no kind of there's just no kind of organization as far as just like having a flying car that can
it doesn't
take
make
off and just
any
go
sense.
anywhere.
Right.
It's just
you can't use that if you're stuck in traffic because you'll kill everyone around you. So you have to leave it at an airport so that you can use it safely.
Yeah, you'll still be probably basically grounded unless you're using, typical flying techniques, and navigation and
right, which just
air
makes
lanes and
which just makes it a shitty car and a shitty airplane. So you should just have a cool car and drive to your airplane and go fly. It's stupid. Flying cars is dumb. The Jetsons were wrong. You don't want that. Like I don't understand this.
Well, we do, but we want it to be right. It's kind of like all half-hearted kind of thoughts about it right now, until there's some kind of regulation comes in. And maybe China will be the first people to actually crack it. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Or there'll just be a lot of headless Chinese people, one or the other.
You need it to be like some kind of Tony Stark thing where if you're in traffic, the car can just go, oh, never mind this, and just literally just levitate up and join the flying lane up top safely, right? You can't have
the future.
Yeah, you can't have massive propellers spinning and horrific things happening. Somebody had their window open and now all of a sudden there's dust everywhere. You can't do that. It's stupid.
No. And imagine the noise they make as well. A tiny drone can make that horrendous noise. Something like that. Oh my God.
So
anyway.
Yeah, so there's been a drama going on for a while, and it turns out that somebody finally got in their car and went to the hardware store and bought a socket set because NASA got the last 2 bolts open and now they can check out their asteroid sample. I do find that funny, Like, look at what you're looking at. You got weird safety screws around the edge, and in the center you have bolts. Like, what's the problem? It's been driving me nuts, this whole story.
Yeah.
But yeah, they finally got into it. Lauren says, they just had to use some penetrating fluid, WD-40.
And they opened it up and found out someone's been using it as an ashtray.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, sorry, that was me. Yeah.
Found a doobie in the end.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's not asteroid crumbs. That's just somebody was smoking hash in the big bong. But so Osiris Rex. I mean, it's weird dinosaurish name. Or
a combination with a dog.
Yeah,
it's like a dog, but and an Egyptian goddess.
Yeah,
mixed together.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of weird. So a sexy, strange Egyptian-looking dog that could, snuff you. I don't know, but now we get to wait and see what the news is, and
of course it's a dog. It went to go fetch.
Yeah, that actually makes sense. Yeah.
Sorry, I was interrupting you. Carry on.
Yeah. The updated version Bowser will be launching in another year.
Long turner and the hooch. God's sake.
So, are you hungry?
Yes. Oh, look at this. It's a bit of a story of assault and baguettery. A man has been arrested and charged with battery after he attacked a subway worker with his lunch. Alberto de Barros, I think we should come back to the Montalbán accent again, 54, ordered a Subway hero from a branch in Stuart, Florida, but quickly became upset when he noticed the worker Cassandra Tia Pierre-Louis had not chopped it in half for him. He started to argue with her and cause a disruptive scene. Cassandra told de Barros she would no longer be serving him, so he told her he could talk to the manager. It was during this phone call with the manager that he launched the baguette, hitting her in the stomach. She followed him as he stormed out the restaurant and filmed him making a note of his license plate. Now this is where it gets really silly and quite bizarre. Police tracked him down to his home, and he told them he thought he threw the sandwich at the counter and not Cassandra. But he's been released from county jail on a $1,000 bond, and his next appearance is on Friday the 1st. Over chucking a sandwich. And,
Wow.
And yeah, school shootings, no problem. As many as you like.
Yeah.
But don't you dare throw the baguettes around.
Yeah. Maybe she feels violated. It was like being hit with a limp dick. It's not a very effective weapon. You know what I mean?
Maybe she's Jewish and it's the first time she's had bacon slathered all
slap
over her.
me in the face with pork, you bastard.
Wow. I mean, who'd have thought the police would have got involved in a story like that? But silly as it is, but
yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah. And to keep the pork theme alive, HelloFresh has been fined over millions of spam texts and emails.
Spam. Wonderful spam. Wonderful spam.
Yeah. You know that company that always gets in the way of a video you're watching on YouTube and tries to get you to order food at restaurant prices so you can cook it yourself? I don't get it either. But yeah, it turns out they've been annoying everybody and now they've been fined for it. So I think that's a good thing. You know,
too useless and lazy to go to the shops to buy ingredients. No worries. We'll box it up and send it to you. And it can sit outside your front door for 8 hours while you're at work, and you can open it up when you get home.
Yeah, I know. It scares the hell out of me. Like, wait a minute, you're sending me like frozen meat in the mail? I've got a butcher shop. What the hell is going on here? You know? Oh, but we have it all measured out and portioned to the recipe. But what if I change my mind and want to make something else? It's just, I don't get it at all. But I'm glad they got their due and got fined for it because, oh my God, do we get too much spam and BS? Like it's gotta slow down. Kills me. It's
interesting that they did get fined for a spam email because I didn't think that you could get fined for that because everybody does it.
Well, they probably did the spam with spam, and that's what really gets you in trouble.
Can I have the spam, no egg, but an extra spam?
Yeah.
Well, I don't like spam. Well, I'll have your spam, and you can have the egg and chips. Hang on. Yeah, let's get back to the stories.
Yeah, so I don't even know what's going on in this one, but it's a funny picture.
Oh, yeah. Prisoners of love, blue skies aglow, can't keep my heart in jail. Yes. A prison officer has been jailed after being caught on camera having sex with an inmate in a store cupboard. Shania Begum began arousing suspicion. That's odd use of terminology. At his Majesty's prison in Birmingham, and staff hid a camera in the cupboard to catch her in the act with the prisoner Joshua Mullings.
They watched the video for a month before turning it in. You know.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think I could watch her for a month. The pair I couldn't do it to that. The pair were caught flirting, which led to heavy petting and full sexual intercourse in a cupboard, which prisoners were in charge of tidying in September 2022.
Sounds like they were sure cleaning up. Yeah.
Yeah. Who's got all these dirty condoms on the foot? The 25-year-old was even ignored her work radio while she was with him and was interrupted by a colleague who said she had been gone for an hour. Now, I like the phrase it used. She was interrupted.
Yeah.
Does that mean that she was interrupted and she just carried on having sex?
Yeah. It sounds like, she probably told somebody to bugger off. I haven't come yet. It's just...
Yeah, very bizarre.
Yeah.
But Begum from Telford admitted misconduct in a public office at Birmingham Crown Court and was jailed for 16 months.
Wow.
Yeah.
The things we do for love.
Yeah, the judge said such behavior was an utter repudiation of the trust placed in you. He said it is the potential and actual corrosive impact on the stability and welfare of the prisoner state. It is a clear and present risk to good order.
They are not to be pleasured, they are to be punished.
See, again, this is another one. I can imagine her like losing a job, but sent to prison.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's the same prison. Yeah. They'll be at it all the time then.
Yeah. Okay. You guys wanted to fuck. You got 6 months of it. Go.
Yeah. You talk about you two get a room. I tell you what, we'll put you in a room together for 20.
Yeah.
16 months.
Yeah. That's crazy.
After 16 months of sex with him, she'll be cured.
Or infected. So Don Lemon, anybody know the name? Real controversial, Fox News kind of person, that kind of thing. Well, we were talking about how Elon Musk, we said it yesterday, X is now a video first platform. Never mind all this text tweeting. We're now a video site. So to beef that up, he went and grabbed 3 people who have been outright canceled in other places because X is all about free speech. You remember how he even used that in a legal defense, autonomous driving is something that Tesla is allowed to say because of free speech, not because it's true, right? So Musk has brought this guy on. And he's also brought on former Congresswoman Tulsi Gabbard. I mean, come on, the name says it all. And sports commentator Jim Rome. Now, these people have all been, canceled like Tucker Carlson levels, right? And Musk is opening his arms and welcoming them. So people have been talking for a while now about the Musk effect on Twitter X. And, there's been a lot of people try to leave Twitter and go to other places. But in the end, for that short form connect thing and whatnot, your average YouTuber will tell you Twitter is helpful. You can get the word out. You can, build more community. So how will this affect things now with this whole video and bringing in like loser jerk-offs and whatnot? Will more people leave, or will it still be a powerful enough platform that people feel they have to use it if they want to grow things like what we're doing here, right? Or
you might see the Shills on Twitter.
Well, we have an account,
X.
and I don't think we barely ever use it.
How many video?
Can you imagine? I just, maybe we should just to counter BS, No, we're here. We're not hardcore, MAGA fucks, maybe that's something we should do, right? I would say something you shouldn't do, though. We've got to get this one in. I have to show this picture, Dunk. This is unbelievable. What the hell? So here.
Yes.
What do you think that is? No, you're wrong. He'll tell you.
When this lady asks you to stuff my hamster, she's not asking you to do that. This is a different thing she wants you to do. The bereaved pet owner has chosen to remember her much-loved hamster by forking out £175 to have the dead rodent stuffed. As a stripper dancing on a pole. A taxidermy sculpture wearing a bright pink thong, holding to a stripper pole, and surrounded by dollar bills. It's great. Jess Porter Langson, who lives in Brighton, Sussex, lost her Laborski dwarf hamster, Hamilton, known as Hammy, in August. What else are you going to call a hamster? Hamilton, Hammy, yeah. In August last year, but decided to do something special to remember him. The 27-year-old found the local taxidermy artist to fulfill her wishes. She says the emotional support hamster helped her through her formative years after moving to London in her early 20s. Jess was blown away by the perfect creation, which now lives next to her bed to watch over. I hope it's like, you know, on a like a turntable and moves around and the hamster goes up and down the pole. It's animated. Brilliant.
I'm gonna now have nightmares of picking that hamster up in a bar and taking it home. You know what? Like, what the hell?
Did I stuff $1 into a hamster's G-string?
Is that my ex-wife? I mean,
now I'm not too sure what I want to see video of now. More your ex-wife or the hamster. She says this hamster was so iconic, and all of my friends knew Hammy and wanted to see him. He needed something special. I didn't even know where the stripping hamster thing came from, but I thought, what is more iconic than a hamster on a stripper pole?
Iconic!
For money?
Get this woman a freaking dictionary. It's not the word you were looking for.
It's absolutely freaking adorable. I love it. And of course, one day this is going to be in some kind of like thrift store or something like that. After she's died and passed on, it's just going to be on a shelf somewhere. And it's going, what the fuck is that? And it'll be on like the equivalent of what YouTube will be in the future. So I bought this at a thrift store. What the fuck is it?
Oh my god, it's the creepiest fucking thing.
Or it'll be on the Antiques Roadshow. In a 1,000 years' time, yes. And, is there a story to this? Well, you should say that. It's today's money. It's worth. Should have it insured for £1 million.
Oh my god! Oh, I can. And a few people in the live chat motorize it and stuff. Can you imagine if that thing started giving you the boogie woogie woogie dancing shoes thing? You know.
Do you know what? If we could get 5 of them, I've got a special place for those on a device I'm building at the minute.
Yeah. That's the way. Hamsters like it. You know, it's all sorts of wrong. We're just running on time here. I know for a fact our button's going to break and we'll be muted in the credits. So, big shout out here to CF Beauty, who's back in the live chat tonight. For running the teams and everything in the background. And speaking of teams, we got BME, Shayna Caldwell, Skits Crasher, PJ CNET, Maya Atkinson. So thanks, everybody. And remember, Bad Science Sunday on Maya's channel. Check it out. It's real fun.
And thanks very much for the super chats, especially you, Yvonne Way. I'm looking at you, all pointing fingers. And actually, we do have to catch up on one from yesterday. But I can't remember the details of that.
We had a
direct donation.
We did. We had a direct donation from Jonesy in the live chat during the credits of yesterday's show. It was a $2,700,000,000,000,000 Canadian direct donation for the Boom Boom Fund. So we thank you very much for that, Jonesy. And we'll be doing a shout out for that on the Saturday Ukraine show as well, because it is a Boom Boom Fund shout. So.
Yep, so everybody don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and all those kind of lovely things, especially the share. We need you to share it, so lots of lovely people come and watch this show because it's criminally underwatched. So make sure people find out about it. Until next time, see you in like 5-10 minutes.
Keep your stick on the ice. It's the after show right after. We're going to hit the button now, and we'll hit another button in a few, and we'll be right back with total chaos where the points don't matter and everything's bullshit. See you in a minute. Ciao.
Stay partially shilly.